Hey friends. Don't look down there. It's what I have to do because Josh just told me we have 50 questions for our Q&A today. Yes. So let's get energized.
Sarah.
What?
First question.
Oh, we're like legitimately starting. Okay. So Jess Guinea Pigs says, "How are you?" It's really cute. Today I'm great. So I'm good. I just answer by the day. We just got to live one day at a time, regardless of how yesterday was. Today, I'm good. Oh, who is your favorite pig and why? I genuinely don't have a favorite. And if I could be more descriptive, I would say that when I have a sick pig and I'm taking them out and handling them multiple times a day to do meds, I do get more of a connection with them while we're in that process of medicating and checking their health all the time kind of thing. So for right now, I would say Alexis, because she gets medicated twice a day and she's honestly been on meds now for a while. So that would be my answer. Alexis and I right now spend a lot of time with each other, so I have a bond with her right now that more so than the others because I'm having to handle her more. But they're all just so different and like in the best of ways. All right, I'm gonna have you do this because I can't do anything else but stare at the phone and I have to put away laundry while I do this. Oh, I'm gonna have to read it. How did you get into guinea pigs?
Name.
Oh shoot. Ziva the hedgie. Oh, I love hedgehogs. I'm guessing that's what that is. How did I get into guinea pigs? Kind of like how I ended up with any of the animals that I have. Someone was trying to rehome theirs and I just can't help myself but like be the one to be like, I'll do it. So that's basically what happened. A friend was getting rid of their guinea pig or needed to rehome their guinea pig. He was living in one of those pet stores cage, very small, not appropriate size for guinea pigs. And like the more research I was doing and trying to like figure out if I could have a guinea pig and take care of it, the more I was like, oh, I definitely want to take this pig and give him more. And then from there, it was find him a buddy. And when I tried to find him a buddy, they didn't get along. So then I had to find each of them a buddy. And then, yeah, that led to 12. And here we are. But now we're at 7.
All right. Ziva the hedgehog once again.
Oh, another one.
Is there any other animal you'd get in the future?
Well, I really want kitties. Like 3 of them. Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone.
How long until you get cats?
I have to be completely petless of what I have now before I can get cats because our house is just not big enough for rodents and cats. Because I keep this door open to the pig room because I like the airflow. If I keep this door shut, this room either gets way too hot or way too cold. And then I can't hear them weaking and like, I don't want to be shut off for my pigs. So cats and pigs just won't be at the same time. Oh, how is the mouse doing, Eloise Liesenfeld? Heidi, I don't know, because after 5 days, I released Heidi, which was what my deal was for myself. I have a friend. Are you okay? You look like you're blind. Do you need help? Hi, little one. Do you need help? Where are you going? What's wrong, I said that after 5 days, if she seemed like she was better, I have to burp, then I would release her. And if it seemed like her rehabbing wasn't going well, I have to burp again, that I'd keep her and like figure it out from there. Big Ben. Did you get out? I just saw you. Yeah, I see you. Hi, little ladybug. Here. Do you want to go home? There you are, little lady. See how she's like, she seems so much better now and like very more reactive to my hand. So I'll show you. Hold on. Hey, Sucks. Hey, girl. Yeah, much more alert, aren't we? Hi, honey. Get back in your jar. See how, look how it, when she reacts to my hand now, like she's very much more aware. But she was doing really, really well. Like really, really well. So I let Heidi go, built her a home and everything, like behind the house across the street. I like did hay and sticks and like made it so that she immediately could like have a place to seek shelter. Literally holding the phone with my legs. I know, honey, I know. It's a big transition. Big transition. You gotta do it. So I'm gonna have to pick all this stuff up, kid. Yeah. And you. She found it. Did you see how fast she jumped in there? Good girl. Find things that smell like you. Love you, Heidi. And I did it in the morning because that's what the internet said. Like, give them time all day to like figure out where they're gonna hunker down for the night so that they can forage and like store. So yeah, I learned a lot about mice. More than I ever thought I would ever know about mice. But yeah, I don't know how Heidi's doing, but I hope she's thriving. You want me to, why? You do the name first.
Okay.
Exactly.
Dhruvidic. I don't know.
Okay. Do you want children? Well, no. No, I do not want children, and no, I cannot have children. So it's a simple no. It's a simple no, and my body also said no. And Josh's body also is a no. Jess, Mom, how did you and Josh meet? We actually met at a mutual friend's house who has a pool and a skate park in his backyard that he all built himself. And I was just there swimming with a girlfriend, and he was just skateboarding around, and being the forward person that I am, I was like, hey, who are you? And the rest is history. Emmett and
LOL.
Emmett and LOL at the buns. All bunnies. Favorite food. My favorite food?
I think they're talking about you.
That's really hard. Do I have a favorite food? Like I like food. I like all the foods that don't like me. It's really bad. I think my favorite thing in the whole world is cinnamon buns. Like at any point of any day, I can eat a cinnamon bun. Yeah, same folks. Dream job versus what you do now. You mean cleaning toilets? Yeah, cleaning toilets is definitely not my dream job, which is what I do now. Dream job. I mean, none of my jobs that I like are my dream actually really pay you any money. Like I just want like animal sanctuaries of some kind, or like animal rescues of some kind would be like my dream. And those cost money, you don't make money. So as far as like a dream job where I made money, I got nothing. Okay, user, a lot of letters and numbers. How old is Josh and Sarah? All right, well, Josh, how old are you?
I'm 35.
And I'm 39. Almost 40.
And how old did you think we were?
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm so curious. Did any of you guys assume Josh was older than me? I would love to know who thought Josh was older and who thought I was older. And if you say me, I'm just kidding. Bubblefish. What does the storage situation look like for your liners and other Piggie items? Okay, well, these are like my pee pads and my U-Haul liners. So they're all in this little basketa. And I just slide her under this, which is like storage underneath my cage, which my friend Austin from the Pig Room designed for me, which some of you probably already know that. Yeah, so he designed this so I had some storage under here, so that's where I store some of those pee pads and things. And then I'm actually, you know, putting away laundry as we've already discussed. And so in my closet, I just took the door off to just have it out of the way. And I hang a lot of my mats. I put some on the shelf up here. You know, I've got some stuff right here. I put other liners down here, which there's no space. So then I just stack it up on the side, right over here. As you can see, I've got like other houses, tunnels, and this basket. And I have, there are like little fleece blankets in here. Yeah. Yeah. It's not ideal, but it's the best that I could work with. And I'm not mad about it. What does this is the Josh question from X Ash. What does Josh do other than his main job as the cameraman? Would you like to answer this question? Oh my gosh. Can I turn the camera around? Am I allowed to do that? Oh my God, he said yes. Are we going to the shed?
Maybe you have to narrate.
I have so I have the microphone, so I have to narrate. But guys, look, it's the camera. You just shut me in. Well, I got handed off. I really thought he was gonna do the whole like showing things, but I would have been very wrong about that. This is what Josh does. It's called screen printing, and I don't know a lot, but what I do know is this is called an automatic press. That's what I do know. And then over here, we have his conveyor dryer. Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, ding. And then in here, which is where our guinea pig jungle shirts are printed, are on what's called a direct-to-garment printer. This printer is actually really cool. It does like there's shirts over here with prints on it. Like, you know, shirts.
Shout out Radshare.
Shout out Radshare. I don't know anything about his business, his clients. I don't come in here unless he's not answering his phone and I need him to answer a question for me. But yeah, this is Josh. This is where Josh pretty much lives when he's not inside sitting at his desk filming YouTube. It's this area. Oh my God. There's like every so often I come in here, I'm like, all right, babe, we gotta clean it in here. We gotta get it going. I also keep my guinea pigs backstock of hay in here because he took up the whole garage. We only have one garage and then, you know, Sarah just has the house. Guys, I'm kind of bummed because David's got audible breathing that started today, which is like not a surprise because Alexis, and I'm just like half tempted to just put everyone up here back on medication again. I just started him again because I have extra medicine, so I just can hear his breathing and it makes me so sad. So if you hear it, I'm sorry. If your guinea pigs were human, what would their occupation be?
Guess 36.
That's Gus Gus. There's no...
This is why you do that.
He goes, guess 36. It's Gus Gus. Hello, Cinderella. Man, that's really hard. If I had to do this really quickly and like not give it like a super ton of thought and just like very quickly what came to my mind so that this doesn't take forever. Bebe would be a social worker. Alexis would be an influencer probably. Ew. David would be a bartender. Let's be honest. He's a talker. He's a ladies guy. He likes to schmooze. Men, women, doesn't matter. Johnny would be probably like into CrossFit, like a workout person. She's like, you know, tough. Gigi would be... So Gigi would be probably something in tech. you know, she likes to keep to herself, maybe like a gamer, like someone in IT, you know, coding. That's like a little Gigi, like somewhere she could just be in a dark room and just like type away and not worry about anything else. She doesn't care about not seeing outside. Olive would be a sports announcer, I think. She's got a really good projection. I think Piggie would be a jock. He would be an athlete of some kind. What do we got? Percy? What inspired you to use a Farsi word for the name MJ? Oh, okay, so my godparents are Persian, and so, you know, they say June for all of us, like all of us kids said a June, that's who I was, and then I would say back Mama June to like my godmother, and then when I got MJ, she was very, very pregnant when I got her. And I'd never had a pregnant guinea pig, so Mama was what I kept calling her because I just, you know, didn't have a name for her. I just picked her up, very pregnant. I was like, oh, Mama. And so Mama June just comes second nature to me to say. So MJ for short. And that's how she got her Farsi name. Ronnie, how do you stay sane with so many pets? Oh,
I didn't know it's more.
Rude. I also have many and feel overwhelmed often. How do I stay sane? I mean, having pets in general, I feel like, is definitely stressful because, you know, when you care a lot, you want to be home with them or you want to take them and make sure that they're getting exercise or entertainment. And so I kind of feel like I'm always a tad bit overwhelmed. It is better now that I do have less pets because I used to have 3 dogs and 12 guinea pigs. And now we have 1 dog and 7 guinea pigs. How do I stay sane? I guess to answer it, I mean, I stay sane because I prefer to do this than like go hang out and do other things outside of the house. So I like having a reason to stay home and take care of them. Like I love cleaning. I love the process of being in here and cleaning. Of course, there's times where like I'm tired and I wish I didn't need to do like the in-depth cleaning that it sometimes takes. But overall, like that is part of what I really enjoy about pet care. So I guess the way to stay sane is not fill your book with a lot of other activities that don't have to do with your pets. Because if you do want to have a lot of pets, you really have to sacrifice a lot of your like free time. That's how I would say you'd stay sane. I had to wash my dirty hands. What's next, bro? Guinea Things Society. Water bottles or bowls for guinea pigs? I have never done bowls. So I'm a bottle girl. Then my answer is bottles. Poppin' bottles. Milo the golden retriever. Oh, I love goldens. How old are all your piggies? And the dogs too. So the Rose family, I don't know how old they are. That includes Olive as well because she came from that same group from a pet store. They're 4 and up, 5 and up maybe, but they're definitely no younger than 4. So, okay, let's say they're 5. Gigi would be 4. Figgy would be 3. Yeah. So Figgy would be the youngest. And when I say the youngest, like he and Gigi are probably very close to the same age. So they're like 3.5 to 4, and then the other ones are 5+. Oh, Matoro. Matoro's 11. She'll be 12 in August. And we lost Tonky in May. And I'm not talking about it too much because I'll start crying. But she was 13, very close to being 14. Moving on, so I don't cry. Caitlin Baker. Oh, I like that name. Favorite treats and forages to give the pigs. It's my pig's birthday and I want some. Aw, happy birthday to your piggy. So honestly, I am a small pet select girl. It's just kind of like the safest bet for me. So like I love all of their forages. There's lots of different kinds. And there's different feeding instructions on them depending on what you get. I also really like their pea flakes. They have a really good pea flake. And as far as treats, I like their treats as well. I get those. I keep their treats in little containers. But yeah, I recommend Small Pet Select. There's probably other great brands out there, smaller brands that you can get on Etsy and stuff for shipping purposes, and depending on where you are in the world, I think most places can get Small Pet Select, I think. KS Copa. Kind of a weird question, but how many pea flakes can you have per day? I mean, I give mine no more than like 4 to 5, depending on, because I just sprinkle it in their food in the morning, and what they get is what they get. I mean, no more than sprinkled, like, but let's read what they say. Feed pea flakes sparingly, about 1 to 2 teaspoons per day. Great as a treat. Treats should be fed in moderation and make up no more than 5% of your pet's diet. There you go. Cookie dough and cocoa. That's cute spelling. How do you keep up with cleaning and organizing? By doing it every day. It's just like you do it every day. I think when you have guinea pigs, it's like, sure, you don't have to do laundry every day, or you don't have to put away the laundry every day. But I mean, I think to keep up with all of the things, you need to be doing something of the sort every day. Otherwise, it will pile up. Right, baby girl? She's like, yeah, I poop a lot. You're trying to be on camera. What do we got? Demi R. Coet. That's what we're going with. What's Josh's proudest skateboarding accomplishment? Do you know even how to talk about yourself like that? All I would know how to say is he has a Thrasher video out on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure if you type in Josh Swyers, SWYERS, skate part, it will come up, and it's Thrasher. Y'all, I don't know what I'm talking about, but Josh doesn't also know how to talk about himself, so I'm answering for him. Yeah, pump it up.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Name first.
Oh, Jess Mom again. Wait, does your guinea pig's room smell with all the windows closed all the time? I mean, the only time my guinea pig room ever smells is if I ever have to shut the door to the guinea pig room and there's no airflow besides just I have an air purifier in there, and that only does so much when the room is shut off. That's another reason why I like having that door open, because when it's open, I mean, not really. I clean twice a day, and the dump bucket is underneath the cage. So unless I'm like literally scrunched down like right next to the bucket, I smell the poop. But I've never heard anyone be like, oh, I mean, most people come into my house, they're like, oh my God, I'm surprised how much it doesn't smell. So yeah. What was the question? Did I even answer it? Oh yeah, so no, not really, no. We keep an air purifier on round the clock, baby, except for when we film. Because if I had it on when we film, it would be like in the background. Oh, KS Copa again. I watched a video from a year ago and wanted to know if you still use flippers. And where did you get them? No, I do not use them. They were a pain in the BUTT. And I got them from Guinea Pig Cages store. Nothing against them. I just thought it was a pain. And I was done with it.
What do you use now?
Now I just use mats. I have one liner that I use from the pig room, and it's a really long one. And that's why I like it, because it takes up one whole side of my cage, which is nice. But other than that, I just use those bath mats that I get from, you can get them in Target, IKEA, pig room. The ones from like Target and IKEA are all kind of the same. The pig room, the difference with his is he has some that are like on kind of the same thickness as IKEA and Target, but then he has super plush options, which are like very plush and thick, and I have never found those anywhere else except for at his store. Those are just the ones that I like the most. Ziva the Hedgie. Oh, same person. How did you grow your YouTube? Oh, girl, I don't know the thing about YouTube. So that is a Josh question. Yeah, I missed the YouTube bubble. I don't know if it's the 4 years of age gap between us or what it is, but I'm not a YouTube gal. Josh is really into YouTube, and so the best way I feel to answer this question would be to tell you to watch other channels who talk specifically about how to grow your YouTube channel. And I would just say watch as many of those as you can. Because I don't know YouTube. Do your pigs have to be a certain age before you can do a foot soak? No, not necessarily. You don't need to do it unless they actually need it. So if there is something wrong with your pig's foot, regardless of the age, I would say you should treat it. You don't need to soak their feet for no reason. So if they do have, an actual issue, also always call a vet, ask a vet. I am not a vet. I am not a professional. I could be telling you something that's wrong. Don't just soak their feet for no reason unless they actually need it. AJ Blue. How is the top level of cages supported? I've used wood links to support the length of the top of my cages, but it doesn't look great. So Josh is gonna have to get down here because this wooden beam right here is how we do it.
I just wanted to say, this right here, I cut it off to where it's flush with the grid. Mm-hmm. And so this weight is being supported by the grid right here, so it is sticking out. If you had it, just under here, it wouldn't support it as well, so definitely have it sticking out a bit. And we have some, here, I'll go over here. And then I also wanted to show you, we have some center supports like this, so every once in a while we have grids going across, and that wood is also going across. On that side, the wood goes all the way through as well. So hopefully that answers. As far as looks, I don't know.
Way to go, bro.
The Piggies 3743 ask, where do you guys buy most of your Piggy products?
I would say most of my products come from Amazon or Small Pet Select and the Pig Room. Honestly, that's about it. I would shop on Etsy if I could, but Josh got me kicked off years ago. No, I am. I'm gonna tell him and it's silly, but oh, sorry, I touched the mic. But if you have an Etsy store, then and when we first he started selling shirts on Etsy, words like Velcro or, coined or trademarked or whatever. And if you use them, you get a strike against you, or the color robin's egg blue. There's just weird little things that people have trademarked them. And therefore you can get a slap. I think you get 3 slaps on the wrist and then they just shut you down. And so, that was a learning curve. And so if I shop on, we just can't shop on there. So I would love to shout out some Etsy shops, but he ruined it for me. Next.
Nicole TN8EP. I want to know where you get your vintage tees crew necks because you have so many, I can't see because of my phone, great ones. You have so many great ones.
Josh's dad. Josh's dad is epic and has lots of amazing tie-dyed, old, very soft, thrifty vintage shirts. Yeah, the majority of them come from him, or I have thrifted some in the past, but the majority of them come from Josh's dad. Will you let Josh make a video again by himself? I mean, it's not really if I let him, it's if he would choose to, because I would love for him to make another video, but it's really hard to get him to film himself or let me film him, so ask a boy.
I'm scared of cameras.
Sarah Lou, do you recommend guinea pigs for beginner pet small owners? Small animal owners. No, I hate to say that, but no, mainly because most people don't realize that they need to have 2. What I find is a lot of people who do get them as their first time pet, they don't realize how much goes into it and how much money it costs, and that they actually do need to go to a vet regularly. And then they need to do it ×2 because they should have them in pairs. And also it's not easy to find a pair that get along. It's just very involved. So I just feel like someone who's already really animal committed and used to having to commit to animals and their personalities that don't exactly end up like they were thinking they were gonna end up, and still being able to see it through. Yes, but I don't find that first time beginner pet owners, I don't think they're ready for it.
Emily Norton 81103 asked, if you didn't have guinea pigs, what other animal would you get?
I mean, realistically, cats. Unrealistically, what a dream would be is
Capybara.
I would love a capybara. But I would love to have a cat and a turtle and birds.
And a goat.
No, birds. but they live for like 40 years, is where I know like you really got to think about the commitment of that and the work of that and going out of town and who can, you know, birds aren't easy, but like in a dream world, I would want cats, birds, and turtles. But cats and birds, I don't know, man. That's scary. How many tattoos do you have? And how many crystals do you have?
Start counting.
Oh my God, really? Do I count? Because I don't know. I really don't know. How about this? How about you guys guess how many tattoos I have?
Ooh.
And then I will count and find out who's right. Because I don't know. So we can all just, here, look. Here I am. Full 360 view. Here's the view. Here's the view. Here's the view. Here we go. Guess. Next video is when we'll all find out how many tattoos I have. But I'd love to see what your guess is, because I don't even know what I would guess. You block out getting tattooed because it sucks. How many crystals do I have? Really? Can we like do fast time of me counting?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's one in here. Let's go. I think this is lucky number 100. I think.
No.
Yeah.
You have
That's 100
flat?
I have 100. I counted 100.
That's crazy.
There could be a rogue one somewhere. I have them in plants a lot of times. That's why it's like so hard to really know. But 100 roughly. I give them away too a lot of times. Like I'll go buy some and then like I just give them to people like as they come over. Kids love them, you know. Stacy Joy, what's the biggest thing you've learned from your guinea pigs? I mean, like, what haven't I learned? I mean, it opened up a whole new, like, when I stepped my toe in the door of guinea pigs, like, I had no idea where it was going, how much I would have to learn. So it's like, what's the biggest thing I've learned about it is like so hard to put it into like one thing, because I just learned so much about small animals, exotic animals, and especially rodents in general, like, because you just end up learning so much about all of them, trying to find out what's right just for guinea pigs. And it's just like, I mean, honestly, the biggest thing I've learned would be like, you can never know too much. Like, you might think you know a lot and you'll just never stop learning about what there is to do for rodents, guinea pigs especially, or guinea pigs in particular. So yeah, like, biggest thing I've learned is like, you'll always be learning something. There'll always be something new. There will always be a new issue or a new product, or, you know, something they shouldn't eat, something they should eat. Like, it's just, it's endless. Are there any specific reasons for your doggies' names? Well, Tonka came with her name. Both of my dogs were just like situations that just happened. And Tonka was, her previous owner got her because they found her whole litter off the side of a road. He was a chef, worked 16 hours a day. Like, so basically like he had named her, but just like couldn't take care of her. So by the time I got her at 4 months old, she was really attached to her name in the sense that like she knew it, so she kept it. And all I did was add the Lou. And so she came to me as Tonka, and I just added Lou, and she became Tonka Lou. As for Matoro, again, Matoro was just a part of this litter that like got lost in the woods in Oregon, and I took her in, and her tail like just never stopped moving, and it was always waving like this. And I was really like, I really love stingrays, and so it just made me think of a stingray, and Matoro is a type of stingray, so that's how she ended up as Matoro. Stacy Joy again. Well, this was the question that was asked the most. This was the most popular question, which is, will I be rescuing and or getting any more guinea pigs? What's the definition of plan? As far as like adding to who I have now, no. I want to see the jungle out like as they are, just because pairing is so hard and it's already really difficult when one passes, like how to make sure no one's alone. So I really just want to see out the pigs that I have currently. And then from there, which I've like talked to Josh about, I really want to do like foster to adopt out. So I really like how Austin's been able to like bring in pigs in need or pigs that are in bad situations and then find them their forever homes. I would really love to like be able to get into that. And prior to guinea pigs, I was really heavily into dog rescue. So I just overall would love to get back into rescue work of some kind, and it would be ideal to do it with piggies. Since the setup is already here, why take it down if it's already up? So I do see piggies in our future, just not a part of this current jungle. So I'm sorry if we didn't get to all of you guys' questions. Josh tried to get as many as he could. Maybe we'll do this again someday if you guys like this kind of video, and we'll get to the questions that we didn't get to last time. But as always, I really want to thank you guys for participating, and the people who did ask questions. I just really appreciate you. I appreciate you guys' support and always being so kind. I love you guys. See you next time.